Good morning, old school Texas Tech. Hope everyone is doing well. I've decided to do something a little bit different this year. I'm actually going to do my best to predict as many college football seasons across the country as I possibly can. And I'm going to start with some Tech opponents this year that I am the most confident about at this point. Confident about calling those games. And I'm actually going to start with the University of North Texas, the Mean Green. To be completely transparent, I am from Denton. I am a fan of the Mean Green. They're my second favorite college football team in the state of Texas. My father went to school there. My late father went to school there. And I've got a lot of friends that are Mean Green fans. And I actually took some graduate classes at the university as well. So we're just going to get right to it. I don't claim to be an expert on North Texas's roster, but I do know a little bit about them, and I have spent some time studying their schedule this morning. So we're just going to kind of get right to it. August 31st, North Texas goes on the road and plays South Alabama. Did some research on this one. I think that this is going to be a good game, but I think North Texas can win it on the road at South Alabama on August 31st. Second game, they play at home against Stephen F. Austin. I just don't think Stephen F. Austin's good enough to beat North Texas, especially in Denton. And I think North Texas will have a little bit of momentum from that first game. I think UNT will start off 2-0 and beat Stephen F. Austin in Denton. Week three, they go on the road to a place we're all familiar with, Lubbock, Texas, to play Texas Tech. This series, obviously, if you've been a Tech fan for a long time, you know that North Texas has had some significant success against Tech. I was actually my freshman year. UNT beat Tech. I was actually at the game with my father, and he enjoyed the moment. I did not, but it did make me feel a little bit better the next week when we came back and beat a highly ranked Texas A&M team, if I remember correctly. But anyway, I think Texas Tech will beat UNT. I think UNT will start off 2-1. Their next game is against a team we're familiar with as well. It's in Denton against Wyoming. Wyoming's coach, I was very impressed with him and the way he called that game last year in Laramie, where they pulled the upset on us. They go to Denton. One of his top assistants took over the head job at Wyoming, was researching them a little bit. I have a feeling Wyoming will beat the Mean Green in Denton, but this is one of those 50-50 games for them. I think it's kind of an even matchup because there's obviously been some roster turnover with both teams, and I think Eric Morris, yeah, is a good coach, and he has a history of turning programs around either as an assistant or as a head coach. So I think that that's a game that North Texas could win, but right now I'm going to stick with Wyoming winning in Denton. September 28th, 28th, let me just verify. It is in Denton as well. They play Tulsa. I think North Texas will win this game, which will get them to 3 wins on the season. Then October 12th, they're going to actually have a bye. That's the good news. The bad news is Florida Atlantic has a bye as well. And so they will go on the road. I believe that's Boca Raton to play Florida Atlantic. Tom Herman, the old Texas coach, I believe is the head coach at Florida Atlantic. I think North Texas is going to lose this game, but it could be one that they could pull off. Hopefully they do because they've got kind of a tough stretch in my opinion, starting with the Florida Atlantic game. The next week they go to Memphis. Memphis and they go to Memphis, and I think they will lose to Memphis. Memphis is pretty good. Memphis is, I think, a more talented team than North Texas. The October 26th, they play. I believe it is a home game against Tulane, and Tulane obviously they're on a first year head coach. Um, and so North Texas could pull an upset in that game. I don't know if it'll be what the spread will be. Uh, but right now I've got Tulane winning that game. Unfortunately, I've got a couple uncles who went to Tulane, but and my grandfather rooted for them. But I'm pulling for North Texas for sure, and I think that'll be a tough game, and I think Tulane will probably win. But North Texas, another one that North Texas has a shot in for sure. And then November 9th, the Mean Green take on Army, and that game is also in Denton. I was looking at the some of the roster turnover, and I was looking at the seasons they both had last year, and sort of the level of competition the teams are playing. I It's a game North Texas definitely could win, but I've picked Army on this one. I think it would be really huge if North Texas could break the losing streak, because I have them losing three in a row going into the game. Be a really big deal if they could get the win, but so far I've got Army. Then the next game is on the road against UTSA. I believe the game is going to be nationally televised. Looks like it's going to be on ESPN2. I have North Texas losing that game. I know that that's a an emotional rivalry type game, but I just don't think UNT's got enough yet to beat UTSA. So I've got UNT losing. That's actually five in a row. If they can flip any of those five games, I believe they will be bowl eligible. But I don't know. Right now, I think they will lose. They will have that five-game losing streak sort of at the heart of the season. November 23rd, they've got East Carolina at home. I like them beating East Carolina. East Carolina had the worst scoring offense in the nation last year, and they have lost their top two quarterbacks. And it didn't, from what I could tell, and the players incoming to East Carolina, they really, I didn't see anything that blew me away at quarterback for them. So I think UNT will get the win on November 23rd, which will get them to four wins. And then I think North Texas will go on the road and beat Temple. So that would be a couple of road wins, and then three. Let's see, three. Okay, I got three home wins as well. So so the three home wins would be East Carolina, Tulsa, and Stephen F. Austin, and then I've got them going on the road and beating South Alabama and Temple. I think that the key test is if UNT can flip one of the games from October 12th to November 15th and avoid a five-game losing streak. I think if they do that, they'll sneak into bowl eligibility. How all the bowls are going to shake out with realignment, I really don't know. So it'll be interesting to watch. I'm interested to watch UNT's season. I hope they pull off some upset wins, and I hope they can get one more game than I'm predicting right now. I just hope it's not the one in Lubbock. Anyway, so that's my prediction for UNT season. I think they will go 5-7, and I'm going to be doing some more of these, and look forward to seeing you guys. If you wouldn't mind liking the video and subscribing to our YouTube channel, I would really appreciate it. I saw some data the other day about 92% of the people who are watching the videos have not subscribed to the channel, so we would really appreciate it if you do. I'm going to have Jordan on here for some of these predictions, and then I've also got some fans of some of the schools that I will be predicting on the channel as well. So I look forward to seeing you guys.